Hello and welcome to Parma. We're at the home of Zebra for England versus France to draw the curtain down on what's been an incredible inaugural Six Nations Under-20 Women's Festival. These are the two teams, and both have gone as strong as they can. They'll have had one eye on this fixture from the very beginning, as soon as the draw was made. France have gone largely with the team that really put Wales to the sword. They've scored 50 and 60 respectively. England mostly with the team that were comfortable over the Irish. France's record has been absolutely out of this world. They've scored 20 tries in the two games. I think most impressively, and I'll probably mention this a few times as the night goes on, 16 different scorers. 15 of those 15 of those try scorers are in the squad. 12 of them are in the starting 15. As for England, they've had two comfortable victories, but they haven't really exerted the same level of dominance that the French have been able to. They've been outstanding at under-18 levels, outstanding at under-20s level, but are they able to do it here? Of course, this is the Under-20s Festival, so there's no league table, and every team doesn't play every team. But with that in mind, Italy have gone 3 from 3, really impressive against Wales. So which of these two teams will join them? Huge smiles on their faces, an undefeated Under-20s Six Nations Summer Series campaign. England Under-20s will perhaps be boosted by the fact that their male counterparts won the semi-final today. The men's Under-20s World Championship is currently taking place in South Africa. And England defeated Ireland to book their place in the final, give themselves the opportunity to win that famous trophy. So what of the team then? Both are led by excellent, hard-working forwards. Lily Ives-Campion, she was rested for the second game against Ireland after a 2-try player of the match performance. Sorry, rested for the game against Wales after a 2-try player of the match performance against Ireland. Zoe Jean captains the Toulouse blindside flanker. She picked up a try against Scotland. Beautiful conditions, and this has become quite the host venue for Under-20s. The boys Under-18s Six Nations Festival was hosted here, whilst the women's was being hosted in Stadium CSM, North Wales. But of course, we are in Italy in July, and therefore it has been incredibly hot. But the local time coming up to 9 p.m, the conditions absolutely perfect. The sun is setting not only on the day, but on the festival as a whole. And with all due respect to the other teams in the competition, they have very much saved the best until last. What an opportunity this has been for a lot of these players as well. Of course, getting to wear their nation's colours, but more importantly, the next stage in their development. Many of these will have their sights set on senior honours. Some have already dipped their toe for two of the very best international teams. England already at the top. Six Nations champions, World Cup finalists, for France absolutely moving in the right direction, and they'll be confident of a clean sweep of victories here over the border in Italy. It's England versus France, two undefeated teams. The spectators have made the journey, And now it is time for the anthems. And now it is time. The benches make their way off. No doubt each and every one of them will have the opportunity to make an impact on this game. It has been a massive squad effort for all 6 teams. 3 games in 10 days in the red-hot sunshine. Amber Stamp Dunstan of the Welsh Rugby Union in charge of this 9th and final game. Alberto Favaro and Sergei Mirko are the assistant referees, and the TMO, Stefano Rossini, although TMO not really been called into action. The referee's done a fantastic job throughout. England, the Red Roses, all in white. France in the white shorts and Le Bleu. And Amelia McDougall gets us underway, favoured to Ella Cromack in the outside half jersey today. France with the first attack, and they will play from absolutely anywhere and everywhere. As we said, 20 tries in 2 games. That's how Atunkara, she's in player of the tournament contention at the moment. 2 tries in 2 games, away at the left-hand side already. Looking to play with freedom. It's loose, but Laberry doesn't knock on. And Neri steps in. Big tackle. It's a huge collision. Laberry finds Levy. That's Mylis Borak. National champion in Rugby Union and Rugby League, Borak. That one's out on the full. First error, Leah Green celebrates with the team, and England will have an opportunity from the set piece. Leaves Wales at hooker today. Of course, does a set piece nuts and bolts, but in open play, she is rapid. Short numbers. Lily Ives Campion gathers, a real line-out architect. Annabelle Matter. That look forward. Referee says no, and Chloe Flanagan can take England into the 22. Here's Hannah Sams. And England out of the back, a little bit of width, but McDougall chopped down, finds an offload. Leah Green tries to get it to Shilliker quickly. Shilliker, one of the players with a fair bit of Premiership Women's Rugby experience. early in their Harlequins career. A little slither of a knock on means England will have the chance here. Tori Sellers, ball in hand. Young Saracen picked up a try in the start against Ireland. Wouldn't be long till we heard Alain Lebleu. Feel as though if England are going to get something from this game, particularly if they're going to win this game, they need to take advantage of opportunities like this. Solid scrum from both teams. Good line by Langford, linking up well with Hyatt. It slows down after the first phase. Lily Ives Campion latches on. Oh, good shot. Steph Else rides it, offloads. Battersill brought down just short. England go again. England are over. Steph Else. The first try of the game, and it's only taken 3 minutes. Gloucester Hartbury's Steph Else is over. What a start for England. Just watch the number 8. Looked as though they were a little bit soft to the right-hand side, France, and as a result they overcommitted and left a little bit of space towards the post, and Steph Else straight in there, low, confident. And a first try at the Under-20s festival for Gloucester Hartbury. Conversion good by Leah Green. She was 4 out of 5 off the tee against the Irish. And that one's dribbled out. I mean, there are obvious comparisons between Steph Else and Zoe Aldcroft, and because of where they're from and where they play, both in terms of position and the club that they play for, they might seem lazy comparisons. However, Steph Else is proving more and more worthy of them all the time. Aldcroft, of course, former World Player of the Year. It's good handling from England. Recently married, actually, to Luke Stratford, former Hartbury player who was coaching at Leicester Tigers. Oh, it's taken well on the full. Suliana Sivi comes rushing in. Not the easiest to take. The ball travelling quickly, the player travelling quickly. Anyway, congratulations, Zoe and Luke. Two particularly good eggs. Referee saying play on. Laberry and Levy. France just taking a while to settle here, which, to be fair, they did against Scotland. Although the calibre of today's opposition means that they don't want to take too long to get into this game, and they certainly don't want to give themselves too much of a mountain to climb in terms of points that they're chasing down. Excellent defence from England, though, isn't it? Just blitzing, chasing. And if it's possible, I think the key to getting something out of a game against France is to not give them any space. If they're in space, if they can create space, you've got a problem. What Scotland found is shutting down the space is absolutely exhausting, and they ran out of steam towards the end and conceded 60 points. Oh, here goes Neri. She finds Tunkara. And Hawa Tunkara goes in for France. She's now scored in every game. And Eloise Neri, she was tackled, but England didn't follow it up. She releases the ball, she goes again, and she's in acres of space. Immediate response from France. Oh. Look at it, England made the tackle, then no one came in to challenge for the ball. There's a huge gap. Hawa Tunkara is on the shoulder. And she's sometimes unstoppable with defenders there, let alone without them. Tunkara has been on kicking duty. Not today, though. So an unorthodox soccer style. But Mai Levy is in charge of the tee today. Right in front of the poles. Should level the score. 8 minutes gone. England 7, France 7. Neri, little bit of magic, and McDougall gets us back underway. Straight to Levy, and that stayed in. McDougall straight into Neri. And England just running into brick walls. Battersill with some tidy hands. Sophie Hopkins realised she was running out of space, flings it infield. The chase is good by Marie Mollin. Oh, that ball's out. That ball's in France's hands, but via a knock-on. Scrum will be a key contest today. In from Sellers, Italy. Going to turn that screw, but England getting it out the back quickly. Langford. She's met in the middle of the park. McDougall. Pressure on Arbi, causes the drop. Leah Green leads the chase. Laberry dives on it. Oh, but there's a knock on via England. But not the end of the world, that, for England, because they realise that that pressure kick is something that they might be able to exploit. They've challenged Kelly Arbi. And whilst it hasn't worked out this time, I wouldn't be surprised if they go to the boot again. And the England supporters respond. It's not as fluid as a Le Bleu, but it's certainly as loud. Picked up on the second ball. Arbi, lovely balance, steps inside. Another lovely step to open things up. Levy. And the clear out comes from Arbi to get rid of Hyatt. Since scoring the try, England haven't really had much of an opportunity. Referee says that ball's gone backwards. Amber Stamp Dunstan right in line with it. Lovely ball inside, Arbi. Hagel. France just overplaying a bit, but coming up with it once more. Le Rebond, the Toulouse open side. Options on the left. One of them is Levy. 12 minutes gone. This is an important defensive phase for England because it's lung-busting stuff, but that is a huge tackle. But quick ball, chip over the top by Neri. Gathered by Leah Green. In fact, it's Amelia McDougall. How's that ball got there? It's a good swing low, but it was initially pitched by a female voice and she'd gone too high. She'd gone too high, it was over exuberant, it was too enthusiastic. If she'd have carried that on, the dogs would have been howling. Alas, great support for both teams here. Fabulous to hear it too. Here's Marion Joblot. And into the 22 go France. The ball's playable as well for Marie Mollin to go back towards the chaos. Now Laberry takes a look. England set in defence. So they bring Tunkara in as a wrecking ball. Scorer of the first try, Taina Maka. Another pick and go. It's crude and bruising work for France, but it's exhausting work for England. Morland. Ah, this is nice from France. One way, then the other. The ball over the top for CV. Stood up well by Schilliker. Can't quite drag her into touch, Katie Schilliker, but fends off the latest phase. Great tackle on Jago. Super athletic lock forward, Jago. And a brutal carrier is Mylis Borak. Coming up to 15 minutes. For England, it'll feel like this defensive phase has lasted that long. As France look to stretch them with Arbi or Tunkara, butterfingered, and it's knocked on by France. And all of that defending by England, that exhausting defending is worth it. Oh, and a bit of Vindaloo. No, I thought it was Vindaloo, it's not. Of course, that would be, pardon me, in tribute to the England men's football team. Playing against Spain in the final of the European Championships tonight. "16 minutes gone here. England 7, France 7. A good exit, a good clearance. And no surprise that France want to go quickly. Laberry, Kelly Arbi, up over halfway, weaving one way, then the other. Oh, she always seems to get the right side of the tackler. That was Robom. Really good standard of passing this from France. Just got a couple more yards available than some of the other teams, and therefore just able to stretch some defences more. I've gone to the boot a little bit quickly. Now England trying to run it from their own 22. It's a bit better from England. This game being played at a frantic pace. Said just before the kickoff, didn't I, that the bench are going to have their part to play. Anyone who goes 80 minutes at this kind of pace has got a serious engine. Kelly Arby. Oh, good first fend and a good secondary fend as well. Great strength. One of the players who's been a part of a full Six Nations team as Borac goes on the charge. Support comes in the form of Robom. And this crisp handling from the French. Tunkara, that looked forward and was forward. Couple of mistakes from Hawa Tunkara. And like her as well, she's been super consistent. One of the standouts at Player of the Match award already. But one knock on out there, and that forward pass just looked ungainly, just didn't look comfortable off the left hand, did she, Hawa Tunkara? Now the clock has stayed ticking here. We've had a few stoppages. So hopefully at some point we'll see the LED clock to give us an idea of where the game clock actually is, because I don't think we've had 20 minutes of play yet. After around 20 minutes we will have the scheduled break. The water break because of the heat. Oh, there was an arm out there from Amber Stamp-Dunstan and it's remained out. France offside. England penalty advantage. So the crossfield kick to open some space is into the hands of Suliana Sivi. So we will go back for the England penalty. That is 20 minutes on our clock. And that one-on-one between Sivi and Shilika, that's hotting up. Two exciting, talented wingers. Overthrown, but it comes up England's way. Inside ball's a good one, line's a good one too. England look dangerous when they're on the ball, but they've not been on it for long. France so good at keeping their hands free and their options open. Leah Green, a little bit more blunt than when she normally gets the ball. Hannah Sams. Loose, intercepted, and away goes Marie Morland. She'll have the pace to finish it. The chase is on, but the chase is short. And Marie Morland. It was scrappy from England. It was loose from England. And Marie Morland saw the opportunity and grabbed it. France lead for the first time. Oh, it's such a good read. And that's the key. Is realizing where the passing channels are and just taking a chance. You know you're not offside. You know the ball's live. And Marie Morland gets her second try of the tournament. One against Wales, now one against England. And France hit the front. Levy. To make it a 7-point lead. Up go the flags. Levy goes 2 from 2. France go 14-7 up. A lesson for England that they can't be static. It was obvious the ball was going there because Chloe Flanagan was the only option. I was about to say as well before that the forwards crashing the ball up for England. They're just a little bit deep at the moment and they're not going to be able to win that gain line quite so well against a team like France. But they're going to take a breather. So it's England 7, France 14. Well, the teams cooled off, refreshed and ready to go for the second quarter of the game. It's been a good contest so far, the brightest of starts from England. Steph Else went over, converted by Leah Green. Since then, France have scored back-to-back tries. Hawa Tunkara, after some inventive thinking from Enoui Nari, and then Marie Morland intercepting. And even though France are probably good for their lead, they're 2 tries that England will feel as though they could have prevented. The first, if they'd have stayed switched on against Neri. And the second, the interception thrown from the base of the ruck. We don't see those very often, particularly by number 8. France missed touch with the kick. Leah Green runs it back. The Loughborough Lightning full back. Good few Loughborough Lightning players in this team, and Gloucester Hartpury as well. Of course, they've got the links with, oh, goodness me, Hargel sniffing around another interception. The links with Loughborough University and Gloucester Hartpury respectively, meaning that if they're not available, they're not quite ready for Premiership Women's Rugby, then they can play in the Women's National League, the university tournament. The best teams in England, Wales and Scotland. Hartpury won that this year, beating Loughborough in the final. Excellent game. is Niamh Swales. She's not had her customary burst yet. Wait till she hits a gap, hits a line. Incredibly tough to catch. That's a good line-out ball though to Lily Ives Campion. She was very young making her debut in what was then the Premier 15s. Well, England adamant that France are offside. But Tunkara makes the tackle on Langford. Langford, who actually played for Scotland under 18s. Now at England under 20, down at Exeter Chiefs. 15 minutes to go until half time. England needing a score to try and level this one up. Short ball to Swales. Keeps driving the legs. Does well. Battersill will use the battering ram. Numbers here for England. Leah Green draws the defender and then it's fumbled by Hopkins. Steph Else was in there too. Oh, was that the right option? Would hands have done it? I think it's her in the her on the end of that row with the two hands up. She's pitching it too high. It's not sustainable. .26 minutes on the clock. Wherever you're watching around the world, hope you're enjoying this one. It's been a decent contest, hasn't it? Fans enjoying it, players giving it everything. Better scrum from England. Moreland finds the offload. They try and run it down McDougall's channel. She's brave in defence. Oh, Levy didn't have any options, had to run it up herself. Borak. Levy up over halfway, gets a weird bounce, but Hopkins picked up and put down by Neri. But that could have got a lot worse. Here's Tunkara. All arms and legs and strength. Be fascinated to see the stats at half time. 83 carries already. That one's lost, searching for the offload. Into England hands. That was a good shot, wasn't it? Tyler Shirley right into the rib cage, forcing that ball loose. Now that one's a good chance. I could get into that one. Coming up to half an hour gone. England searching for that 50-22, but it's straight down Kelly Arby's throat. knock on. Leah Green just gets it slightly wrong. Ten minutes to go till half time. I think rugby's coming home, might be the worst one yet. Could be some space here for France on the right hand side. They duck inside. Oh, it's beautiful. Civi assists, RB scores. And France cut loose. That is a fabulous try. And just as the space appears, England slightly overcommit, which means France can dart inside. Look at this from the first phase. It's a lovely dummy line to open the space up. Then the step inside from Civi, off her wing. There's a handful of shirt from Leah Green, but RB's there. On the support line. That's 3 tries in 3 games for Kelly Arbi. And 19 unanswered points for France. Levy. She's 2 from 2. This is the toughest conversion yet. Clock ticking towards 32 minutes. This for 21-7. Oh, she's striking it beautifully. Kelly Arbi, try against Wales, try against Scotland, try against England. Having a lovely time against each of the home nations. Oh, that is a suboptimal reception from France. Right off the chest, right into touch. What do they say? The points don't count till you've exited. France have not exited. And England have got a huge opportunity. Line out ticking over nicely. First job, Niamh Wales has to find the jumper. And Lily Ives Campion is the target. Gathers it well and England start to move forward. Look at Swales there, she's got it tucked. Still going forward. Where's that try line? There it is. England over. It's Swales who scores it. And after all that pressure, conceding 21 points in a row, a French error is capitalised upon. The Sale Sharks hooker in the box seat off the back of some brilliant work by the pack. It's England 12, France 21. Ives Campion gets up so well there. And then Swales is tucked in. She's not letting that ball go, is she? Has to be patient. Didn't go the way she wanted immediately. But as soon as the gap appears, she is over. And it is game on here in Parma. Great kick. How about this? Leah Green and Maya Levy going toe-to-toe, T for T. Five minutes to go until half-time. And a penalty for England. No clear release from the French. And England into the France half again. This time, though, the line-out malfunctions. And some surprise possession for France. And this is something they often capitalise on. Stop and a go from Neri. Offloads over the top to Kelly Arby. She has a wrestling match with Millie Hyatt. Annabelle Meta joins in. And that's off the face, so it's allowed. Tunkara. Big clear out. France got a bit of renewed vim and vigour. Love that inside ball to Hagel, who steps away, goes around McDougall. Still Hagel. Into the 22. All after lovely soft hands by Ennika Laberet. And now France line up. Borak. But the ball goes forward. And we go back for a penalty. England were offside. Laberet. Oh, she wasn't on the mark. 3 minutes to go till half-time. In the grand scheme of this match, I think these 3 minutes are absolutely huge. That's what the advantage was for. It was Sophie Hopkins. She'd lost her footing. The referee told her to not have another go, and she had another go. She was warned. I think there's a mark of respect here for England from France. They're going to go for the 3 points, make it a 2-score game. And I think France had their jerseys done by the same team that did the Wales jerseys for that World Cup match, where the numbers just fell off, disintegrated. Levy to give France a 10-point lead. Nine points for Maya Levy, 3 conversions, 1 penalty. France now lead by 10. How important will those 3 be when everything is counted up at the end? McDougall. Approaching the final minutes of what's been a pretty epic first half. 5 tries in total, 3 for France, 2 for England, and those kind of little in behind offloads are the difference makers. Tunkara. Oh, is it intercepted? It is. Ho, ho, ho. Oh, but then England concede the penalty for holding on. It's a cruel game sometimes, rugby union. Katie Schilliker does so much well. But France can find touch through Enoe Nari. They can attempt to end this first half on the front foot, leading by 10. Joblot comes around on the peel again. It's Morland. Our clock's gone beyond 40 now. Again, the big crunching ball carriers go to work. Maëlys Borac. Got Morland waiting to the left, but instead they go to the right. Inside ball to Makat. Shirley with the tackle for England. So important here for England, they don't concede again. 14-24, they're in the game. 14-29, 14-31, less so. Lovely handling again. Tunkara takes Schilliker with her. And the wingers linking up. That was Hagel wearing 14, but on the left-hand side. Now Laberry, Morland. And England hold on for another phase. Over a minute now been played since the clock hit 40. Fired out, beautiful ball. Oh, what a pass. Suliana Sivi, the recipient. Fourth try of the half for France. But that delivery was sublime. That is pure class. Suliana Sivi got the try against Scotland. She gets one against England now. But look at that ball fizzing across the face. If it wasn't a bullet pass like that, she gets buried into touch. But it was beautiful. Laberry fires one into the left wing. As we await the half-time whistle, that puts France completely in command. And that one drifts wide. First miss of the day for Mai Levy. Frustrating end to the half for her. But for everyone else in the French team, they will be absolutely delighted. 4 tries. England opened the scoring. And with a converted try, got themselves within 7 points. But since then, another try, another penalty. And France fully in control in Parma. It's England 14. France 29. The floodlights on, lighting the pitch out of the inky black sky here as we await the final 40 minutes of rugby in this Under-20 Six Nations Summer Series. France largely in charge now, thanks to tries from Kelly Albi, Hawa Tunkara, Suliana Sivi and Marie Mollin. England just about kept in it thanks to Sophie Langford. Steph Else leaves Wales getting the try as well. Feels as though they need to score first in this second half though. Amber Stamp Dunstan. We await her whistle. And Levy sends it high into the night sky. England let it bounce. But they've got their hands on the ball. They were undone. A late surge of points. My Levy, she's up to 9 personally. 3 out of 4 conversions. 1 penalty as well. Oh, and that's fumbled. I think the pass was forward as well. It was. Sophie Hopkins knocks it on. And we are straight away in the England red zone. France have made a change. Amalia Bazola has come on the tight head side. Worrying news for England is she scored 2 tries in 2 games against Wales and France. There is confirmation. Acolest off. Bazola on. France at the right-hand side. Hagel swats away the final defender. Cleo Hagel. Another fabulous finish. France strike first in the second half, and they are taking this game away from England. And again, it's on the first phase. Mollin goes away. It's a lovely pass across the face. Sophie Hopkins just had too many players to mark. Look at the options. It's a cracking ball, isn't it? From Mollin. Pass off the left hand. Could have gone to Laberry. Could have gone to Levy. But she plicked Cleo Hagel. The 34-14 starting to look like a long way back for England. Levy. Gives it a good whack, but it misses on the far side. England 14, France 34 conversions. The least of England's concerns. So England restart the game. It's taken by Robom. Oh, and gaps opening up now in the England defence. That was Bazola. Finds a good offload, but one offload too many. England can snaffle that ball back. Leah Green gets a good strike on the kick. But it just means France are coming back with interest. And even the bouncing balls, the loose balls are finding their way into blue hands. Arbi. Well, Laberry nudged off it, and England have turned it over. Well played, Tori Sellers. But that one's gone out on the full. And that is the England bench, waiting for their opportunity to try and impact this game. Not happened yet. Oh, England ball, has that been knocked on? Amber Stamp Dunstan says no, nothing called in by the AR. Back with France, approaching the final third of the pitch. Already one try into the second half. Line by Arbi. Oh, wins the collision and accelerates away. She is such a bright spark, Kelly Arbi. Tunkara. Another good line, another good offload. And France are so at the races here. England hanging on. So Mélie Borac coming off for France. And Agatha Fournier covers loose head and hooker. Wearing number 16 today. She's going to come on at loose head prop. Patrice Gas-Libali has come in as well. Try scorer against Scotland. Didn't play in game one. Oh, good pressure at the base. Well, the ball went to ground, but referee judging that it went backwards. So Moulin can carry. Penalty advantage for France. Robaume tries to go Robaume and nearly gets it. La Berry, another lovely ball for Hagel. 2 touches, 2 tries for Cléo Hagel in the second half. But this delivery from Annika Laberry, quality of the pass just outstanding. Look, there are 2 England defenders there, 3 England defenders there. If that pass isn't right on the money, there's no try there, but it is. Manages to put her on the outside of Sophie Hopkins. So good. Two second half tries there for Cléo Hagel. 3 for the tournament. England with it all to do. In fact, they've gone to the TMO, who's decided that the foot was in touch, so the score is reset to 14-34, but it was a France penalty anyway. Oh, and Robaume offers herself up again. And France close once more. Another heavy carry, this time Jagot held up. Big effort from England. Scoreboard's been corrected, 14:34. Taken over the shoulder, Kelly Arby assesses the options. Oh, that's Morland with the crossfield kick, but maybe kicking is something that she still needs to add to her toolkit. The France number 8. But you have to admire the ambition. Change is being made. Oh, not quite yet for Tyler Shirley, though. She thought she was leaving the pitch. She's straight back on. Instead, it's Zoe Jean who's being replaced. Patrice Grace-Libali coming on. Ball to the back. Georgia Battisil trying to be a nuisance with Kira Jago. But this threatening to be a long half an hour for England. Oh, I look forward. Referee disagreeing. Looked like we were in line with it there. But France just continuing to carry over the gain line. Breaching tackles, causing carnage. Lily Ives Campion. And a strong tackle from the captain, and another line broken. And France are over. Eneka Laberi, she's been provider, now she's the scorer. And France find gaps that water couldn't. Again, it's that little inside shift from Laberi. She's caught England out a few times with that, and this time gets a 5-pointer for her troubles. Oh, what a ball. It's a gorgeous line again from Suliana Sivi. And Laberi provided her with one in the first half. Sivi returns the favour in the second. Levy to take France up over 40. She obliges. (14:41). So back underway. Just important for England to dig deep now, bite down on the gum shield, as they say, as Levy goes searching. Bit of a collision in midfield. On England, missing tackles. France away again. One more defender to beat. That defender's beaten. Oh, what a score. Suliana Sivi gets her second try. She was provider moments ago. She's scorer again. And that is the individual try of the match so far. Suliana Sivi. Absolutely incredible. England gave her an inch and she took a mile, but England looked exhausted That little stop and go there gets around Schilliker, and then it was a desperate swing of the arm by McDougall. But Civi, ruthless. Oh, that acceleration there away from Leah Green. Third try of the tournament then. Suliana Civi. And Levy, the Montpellier outside half, has kicked beautifully. Not much of a number left on the back of her jersey, but let's take another look at this. A stop, a go, a fend, acceleration, and another one. In and out and over. And Le Marseillais fills the stands. And France fill their boots. They're just 2 points away from the half century for the third time in 3 games in this under-20 summer series, and they've got 25 minutes to do it. France have scored 3 tries in the second half, and they've had one chalked off. Joblot. Full numbers in the line out for France. England challenge, and it spits back France's way. Hagel floats that one to Tunkara. Tunkara pumps the legs, drives the legs, and holds on. Nari was there, but it's just opening up all the time, and every time France are on the ball, they look like scoring a try. Leah Green puts the shoulder in, but France within 6 meters, and look at this queue of players standing deep and waiting. Fournier. How can England find a way back in? How can they stop the bleeding? The crossfield kick goes searching, finds the target, it's Hagel. Oh, another knock on by Tunkara. England lucky. Lily Ives Campion, the captain, goes over to check everything's okay. Actually, given the intensity and the physicality of the game, not been a huge amount of injuries. We've had some bad ones today. Of course, England won't want to lose Amelia McDougall, but they do have Ella Cromack on the bench if required. She kicked 10 points against Wales. A couple of lovely try assists as well. Crossfield kicks to feed the wingers. Quite a few of England's try scorers not included in the squad today. Renika Bonner got one against Ireland. Evie Clark picked up a brace, and Millie David scored against Wales as well. France bring on reinforcements. Léa Trollier, Ana de Almeida, and Anna Masipe. And a good job well done by those three players who are leaving the field. England 14, France 48. Oh, it's France put in. Thought the ball had gone forward off France, but they've given the England knock on. So de Almeida feeds the scrum. Away goes Morland. And Masip, it's her first touch. Threatened to breach the line immediately. De Almeida. Well, England showing full commitment, but France going in search of 50. Morland. And there is the 50. A half century of points, and we've not even reached the hour mark. Ana de Almeida immediately on the pitch, immediately making an impact, immediately causing England even more pain. Carmela Morel stood up well there. Who's got the final touch on this ball? Oh, it's Marion Joblot, in fact. Second try of the tournament for her. One against Wales, one against England. And the easiest conversion of the night. Right under the poles to take France up to 55. Oh, this is brutal. $15 points for May Levy. She is 7 out of 8 off the tee.
Replacement of number 10, Amelia McDougall. Or number 22, Ella Cromer.
So England do make the change at 10. Amelia McDougall off. Ella Cromack on. And with the clock approaching an hour, the players will break for drinks. .59 minutes on the clock. 55 points on the board for France. painful evening so far for these Red Roses. Oh my goodness. Lovely grubber from the AR, right on the money. Skills to pay the bills. And no surprise, we're hearing a few more French songs than English songs. All smiles for Lou Robom as she's replaced by Victoire Foulon. Foulon is a club rugby at Lyon. And that is the hour mark. Morland has been outstanding today. De Almeida shifts on to Tunkara. He's actually probably had her quietest game today. Tunkara. That bounces up into the hands of Kelly Arbi. Arbi goes all the way. Oh, the invention from France. Even when it looks like nothing's on, like nothing's happening, they get the bounce of the ball. They're being rewarded for playing. And Kelly Arbi gets her second try. Oh, it's a great take by RB, and it's such a tempting kick because Leah Green doesn't know whether to stay or go. Into a Bermuda triangle of England players. And Kelly RB. It's a great effort from Schilliker, but couldn't hold that ball up. Kelly RB with that hamstring taped up and that wrist taped up. 2 tries to her name, 4 for the tournament. Would not be surprised if she gets hooked soon. And that one misses. A rare miss for Levy. Kelly RB. Another great performance from her. A big puff of the cheeks there from Hannah Sams. Taken by Green and hoists that one high. But France let it bounce. Hunkara and RB argue over it. Hunkara wins, offloads to Hargel. Thought for a second England might have the ball. Feels like a long time since. Oh, nearly. Langford knocks it on. Ireland ball at the scrum. Spits out the back. Alex Wilkinson on at scrum half. Attempts to do something. Doesn't happen. Away from Patrice Gas-Libali. France not overplaying despite their big lead. They invite England on. Ella Cromack. This be better from England. Nice hands from Cromack. Then Green feeds the speed on the right-hand side. Oh, and England nearly get away. Bootstrap stuff. Into the final 15 minutes we go. Lily Ives Campion. Better from Meta. God, England being in the France 22. A rare treat. Could result in a 5-pointer. Here's Kira Leet. Picked up a couple of tries against Wales. Serious powerhouse, but she's run into another one in Amalia Bazola. Oh, and France snaffle it. The interception, the read. England slightly overplaying. Look at this from Amalia Bazola. Outrageous strength in the contact zone. Tunkara. Just as we said, France weren't overplaying in the 22. Now they appear to be overplaying in the 22. But they know this is a tired England defence, and they're confident that holes will appear. Now they opt for the boot. A safe clearance, 66 minutes gone. England 14, France 60.
Crossroad, please, men, of the number 8, very well out. And number 6, go, John.
Oh, turned over. Has that been knocked on? Yes, this will be England's ball. England ball, Wilkinson. Good scrum required. Oh, Amberstamp Dunstan just blows the whistle on that before it gets silly. Amberstamp Dunstan, I think, realising the potential danger of the situation with England going down there and France going over the top. Player safety paramount. Kira Leet and Amelia Williams, the props for England now. Giving away a fair bit of size and a fair few kgs to their French counterparts. France put the squeeze on again. They push England off their own ball, and De Almeida can release the attack. Oh, what a ball! Kelly Albee striding up the right-hand side for the hat-trick. And what a hat-trick it's been. A first phase try off a turnover scrum. Outrageous, brilliant. And there was work to be done at every stage. France sensed the weakness, and boy oh boy did they take advantage of it. Oh, such a good pass. Drawing every last step out of Sophie Hopkins. And then Kelly Albee. The rest of them give chase, but it's futile. Oh, that's stop and go as well. Superb. Ten minutes to go. 65 points on the board. This to equal France's record in this tournament set against Scotland. Levy drifts across the face. Tough kicks from Levy, but her 15 personal points. Take another look at this finish. Kelly Albee striding through. 10 tries for France. That makes it 30 for the festival. Nine against Wales, 11 against Scotland, 10 against England, but they want more, and they might well get more. Dale Maida, just Leah Green to beat, and she does it. She had 3 options for the offload. Leah Green bamboozled. It's a record score in the Under-20s Six Nations Festival. It's 70 points for France. Have France accelerated or have England imploded? We will never know. But this is a first-class performance from not just the future of French rugby, but maybe the future of the sport. Playing with flair and freedom, and it is joyous. Absolutely joyous. Dale Almeida adds her name to the list. Got 11 tries against England. And 8 try scorers. Kelly Albee, the star of the show. A hat-trick in her own right. And this will get Levy back on track after a couple of wayward ones from the touchline. Straight and true. And France going at nearly a point a minute against England. A little knock on there from the restart. Lou Robert returns. She moves on to that open side flank. Still 6 minutes. France will be searching for 2 scores here to go at over a point a minute. England will be desperate to get something, anything to hold on to. Just remember, they scored the first points. They were 7-0 up and then reduced the arrears to 14-21. Since then, France have had 51 unanswered points. Much better scrum from England. They were pushed off the last one. Carmela Morrill. France have turned it over. Kelly Arby announced as player of the match. I don't think you can argue with that. There have been outstanding performances all over the pitch from 1 to 23, but a hat-trick of classy tries. Soline Umpari, the latest to get over the gain line. And again, there's a cue on the left-hand side of French players. The bouncing ball temporarily stops them. But they will continue to come, continue to play. Ali Roberts making the tackle for England. Out the back door it goes. Oh, that is naughty from De Almeida. Levy, she was in contention herself. Oh, that's gone forward of Kelly Arby. Well, England's desperately awaiting the full-time whistle. They'll continue to play. This is a good scrum, and their supporters will continue to sing. Can they get a try now before the end to finish with style? There is some quality in this team. They just haven't been allowed to play. They have been suffocated by French brilliance. And they have been brilliant too. Unless you're wearing white, you can't help but enjoy the way that they've played the game. A deliberate knock-on by France. And England have gone quickly. Oh, Kelly Arby showing her defensive prowess as well. Player of the match, wouldn't be surprised if she gets the MVP for France in the tournament too. 5 tries scored in each game. Another great defensive read. And France are just seeing it in 4D. They've made a little knock on there though. They haven't given up, have they? Well, hopefully they've enjoyed the trip to Italy too. And what an experience for these players from the Six Nations. Wales, England, Ireland, Scotland, Italy and France. We've had a good glimpse into the future. And I think what we can all agree is the future is bleu. And under 18 and under 20s level, they have been outstanding these last couple of years. And they've saved their best performance till last. Make no mistake, this is a good England team with good England players. Steph Else breaches the French defence. Wilkinson stood up. Penalty advantage for England to close the game out. Cromack. Over the top it goes, but there's no one out there on the edge. And a few battered and bruised England bodies. And that was a sign there for Enoué Neri. Another good game for her. Didn't get over the whitewash. Did manage one against Wales though. Maya Levy with 17 points. Kelly Albi with a hat-trick. France with 11 tries, 72 points, setting records all over the place in this fledgling tournament. 50-odd against Wales, 60-odd against Scotland, 70-odd against England. The final throws of what has been an incredibly strong, fun-filled, joy-filled, skill-filled performance from France. Largely frustrating, borderline devastating for England. Can they finish the game as they started? With a try. It's a good set piece, it's a good start, and Lily Ives Campion rises high and then latches on. They are over. A huge show of character for England to get the final try of the match. But it is little more than a consolation at the end of a chastening evening. But it does show that the nuts and bolts are there, the skill is there, the strength is there. And that was hard graft as well, wasn't it? It was Lucy Calladine who went over. Loughborough Lightning, setting up Loughborough Lightning. Calladine to Ives Campion. And a great kick. Leah Green, she's 3 from 3 off the tee. But the celebrations tell you that France have won. Not only have they won, they have annihilated England. 11 tries, the most ever scored by an individual team in the Under-20 Six Nations Summer Series. A record 93 points shared between the two. France 3 wins from 3. They've hit 50, 60 and 70. And they have laid the gauntlet down at this level. I hope the world is watching, because we have witnessed something special. An incredible performance from France. They have defeated England by 51 points here in Parma. It finishes England 21, France 72. And that draws the curtain down on the Under-20s Six Nations Summer Series. France and Italy finish with 3 wins from 3. It's 2 victories and 1 defeat for England. Wales end winless, along with Scotland, after Ireland put in a fabulous performance. But after that performance, how have they still got the energy to dance like that? I'll tell you why. Because they are full of joy and adrenaline. and they have put on an absolute show. What a performance from France. And while their party and their dancing continues, we're going to leave you with the highlights at the end of a phenomenal Under-20s Six Nations Summer Series. The first time this festival has run. We hope the first of many. We hope that Hawa Tunkara has some better dance moves next season. Alas, she can do what she wants. She's had a great tournament. The men's Under-20s World Championship continues. The final still to come. Make sure you follow that action, and also make sure you follow these 6 teams as they look to progress into senior rugby. Incredible stuff. And the Six Nations Summer Series belongs to France.